Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your wrapping up at 2025 with the next 2 months forecast. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Let's get started and see what's going on at the end of 2025. And we will do then a sneak peek of what's to come for 2026. Going on. Best message coming out is the Death card. Ooh. Overall message for you is the Death card, talking about that transformation. A lot of people are actually having this in November, which makes total sense. It is a beautiful November card, right? So having that death, that transformation, whether it's the Phoenix effect, the butterfly effect, or just however things are changing around for you. So let's get a couple cards over here and see what's going on. This message. Ooh, having the Justice card coming out saying, you know what, everything's transforming for things to be fair and justified for you in November. So I like that. It's saying, yeah, whatever has ruined you, it made you feel like there was failure to communicate, made you feel like you're walking on a broken leg. I cannot stand this anymore. 10 of Swords, you hurt me so bad. Now you're going to feel like things are being justified for you. So you might even feel like baby karma, right? Coming back to justify things. You might even see if someone has hurt you, maybe they're getting their karmic rewards, you're getting karmic justice and karmic rewards as they are getting failure and their own ruin. Okay, and let's see what the universe has for you over here. What you don't see coming is this. Yeah, it's all about this change. You're taking on this death, this transformation, and what you don't see coming, which you're not really in control of, is this change. It's saying you're having this transformation, but you're not really in control of this transformation, because once you feel justified and you feel fairity about the situations and you feel like things are coming back around, you're going to want to take that change. You're going to want to shed that old life away, right? That's why it's saying you don't really have any control, because it's happening no matter whether you like it or not, for your better, highest good. Okay. Okay, and your next card coming out is the Seven of Cups. So yeah, opening up all these new doors, all these new opportunities, getting rid of the ruin, watching this change come in. You're going to have one kind of transformation, and then you're going to walk right into this other shedding of your skin, this other transformation. So from one transformation to the next, it's almost like it wants to make sure that it's getting rid of one area of your life to get rid of another area of your life, which could be holding you back, right? And coming out as the Magician. Yeah. Moving that magic around you. That way you can have peace and pleasure around you. Getting to the place where you feel like this is where my happiness is. Feeling like you're actually manifesting things and making things happen. But also, there's going to be, I believe that this change here is going to be the change in where you're thinking different. If you're thinking different within the Magician, then you're actually allowing yourself to believe, have faith, let go of the I hope this is going to happen, instead of saying this is going to happen, and actually figuring things out and watching what you're saying and how you're talking to yourself. Six of Cups, not wanting to go back into the past. But also looking at the past, though. It's always good, though, sometimes to look at the past, because the past can show us what we did wrong. The past is going to show us what we don't want to do. So it's going to give you kind of this memory lane. But it's more about what you were doing and how you were doing it wrong or didn't succeed, or I should have maybe done this little turn. But that's okay, because if I do it this way, then I can get back on path. You're going to figure it out. Don't make it into something negative. Don't allow it to make it into something positive, as your body is, as your mind, and your heart and your soul are saying, I want you to look here, so that way you can see what took you off path. and how we can fix that, and how we're gonna push all of this back together. So you want to be, I'm going to say, you're going to be very excited about this understanding of this seeing the pros and cons of this situation, because you know it's going to put you back where you're supposed to be. Going straight into the December is going to be the star card. There it is, putting you right back into your legacy, putting you right back on track. Maybe it was something you overlooked, but you knew that you should have done. Maybe it's something you don't want to do, but you know that maybe I have to do this just for the first step. Just for the first step. You know? Nine of Cups. Here comes your Nine of Cups. To the Seven of Swords. Yep. Your Nine of Cups to the Seven of Swords. Futility. The Seven of Swords says I have self-sabotage, to the sadness, to the understanding, to the deceit, to the maybe allowing someone to backstab me, or letting someone get away with too much power. Now I'm going to get rid of that and have this understanding, because I'm bringing in my own happiness. Nine of Cups. Knight of Swords. This is going to make you move very fast into a new direction, as you are Nine of Wands, as you are building up this strength, you are building up this new courage. This change is taking place, but it hasn't really 100% taken place until we can see towards the 100% end of the month of December. Why? Because change takes time. And remember, you're still changing no matter what, you're just not noticing it. Other people around you might notice it, but you're not noticing it. Prudence. Eight of Pentacles. Seeing what's holding you back, seeing what's going on, looking at things from a different point of view. Having this understanding of where you're building. What was the failure? Was there a failure? What was the failure? But overcoming that failure. Because I'm telling you right now, this is going to move you into a different direction. So you guys it's kind of like the idea of you know you're looking for a job, but you can't seem to get the job. Maybe you need to go through a temp agency, but you don't want to go through a temp agency because I really wanted to get hired, not just temporary work. But sometimes we have to put our ego aside, and we have to get down there, and we have to say, you know what, I'm going to do it anyways, because then I can work here and maybe be able to find a real job, right? Or get experience in this job, and then maybe they'll hire me over here because I can show them I have more experience. Whatever it is, because it's something that's going on that you might be a little egomatic about for some of you, that you're just, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to do it that way. And sometimes it's just because we feel better than that. Because I really wanted the job. I didn't want to be temporary hired. I know I'm good. But sometimes we have to say, the way the world is working, just give yourself that peace of mind. Know how you're going to do it. Otherwise, it's just going to keep being strife. You don't want strife. So you are becoming the Fool. You're walking out of 2025 as the Fool into 2026. Lightening your load. Starting at ground zero. For what? Success. Getting rid of any kind of worry, any kind of interference, and definitely becoming the Hangman for your own wealth. A lot of this is about wealth for a lot of you. Job, success. Doesn't have to be. You can say whatever you want. It's a general reading. But this is going to be allowing you to step back, look at what's going on within the situation, and walking into 2026 galloping, which I love because 2026 is the year of the horse. So let's become show horses and let's get galloping. You already have Sagittarius in you. It's already half horse anyways, so bring it. Let's go. Great year for Sagittarius, the year of the horse. And if you're born in the year of the horse, it's going to be very good for you, but it also can have a few challenges for you as well. We notice that when you're born of that year, you have a lot of great things happening, but it also challenges you to be at full attention and full alert, right, of what's going on within the situation. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.